The ANC is now preparing for its policy conference due to get underway in Joburg officially tomorrow at Nasrec. Several thousand delegates expected to deliberate over key issues facing the party. Our reporter Tumaole Mohlaoli there for us. Tumaole, good afternoon to you. Preparations underway. I presume people getting accreditation as well. How's it all going there?
Well, Stephen, it seems to be going rather well so far. And in fact, the accreditation process has been going quite effectively and seemed to be seamless. We got our accreditation yesterday early at the behest of the ANC officials, who said that they anticipated that the accreditation process would be something of a jam-packed process. But their systems were quite seamless. And I can tell you that without accreditation, we have been told no one will be allowed, in terms of the media certainly, to cover this particular event of the ANC as well as participate. This is something that the delegates would also be aware of. No one is going to be allowed to walk in. We've seen that, of course, yesterday as well. There was that gala dinner on the eve of the preparations today. This was, of course, a keynote speaker there addressed by ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa. And I can tell you that some of the seats on there were quite expensive. Very fortunate that we in the media got something of a free pass. But the seats going for upward of 200,000 rand. President Cyril Ramaphosa saying that this is because it is important to raise funds for the ANC, which is cash-strapped. Now, why those people were picketing at the gate as well, those are ANC staffers who have not been paid for months, even though the party had said that it would try to ensure that at least by this week, if not next week, the salaries would be paid. They say that it's unacceptable and it's quite demeaning and demotivating for them for a gala dinner with so much money to be splashed around, while they are not even able to do the most basic things for their families: keep the lights on, send their children to school, put food on the table. Many say they've been struggling. So when you talk about today here in this hall, this is where, of course, the 6th National Policy Conference of the ANC will be held from tomorrow until the 31st of July. Then you can see there right at the top, this is where the President, Cyril Ramaphosa of the ANC, as well as members of the NEC will be seated. And here you can see on the floor that the final touches are being put to the conference venue. And as far as the program goes, let me just give you a sneak preview of what we can expect. Day one, which will be Friday, of course, will include an interfaith prayer, national AU anthems, the welcome, and that will be done by the national chairperson, Gwede Mantashe. After that, we will have the President's address at 10 a.m. So the faith prayer will start at about 9:10. At 10 a.m., President Cyril Ramaphosa takes to the podium, and he then officially opens. And then the program then goes to messages of support. Sessions 2, which starts at 11, is a closed session. Now, this will be the order of the day until around lunchtime, and then there will be a strategy as well as management and sustainability and balance of forces and organizational renewal session, which will run throughout the afternoon from around 3 o'clock until 9. Unfortunately, that's also closed, and that will be day one. Dinner then resumes at 7:30 to about 9:30. So pretty much a lot of the day to be closed tomorrow, but I do anticipate that the ANC communication machine will be there, because there is quite a lot of media interest. Outside this hall where I'm standing, already there are marquees set up for special broadcasts. Of course, Newzroom Afrika has got its own special station there, and I'm sure we will be bringing you the latest right from there with all the analysis and the developments as and when it happens. Stephen.
Tumaole Mohlaoli, thank you very much indeed. I'll join you there tomorrow. Plenty to come, of course, on the ANC's policy conference through the weekend here on Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405.